I thought it was a little bit early of a stoppage, just because you can only, like, imagine you being in that position, right? Yeah, you got clipped, you got dropped, right? Especially that uppercut on the cage, that's the one that really hurt him, in my opinion. If you're covering up and still moving, that's all you can do there.
No, if we was outside, we was at a bar, and a young man punched my face like that, and I hit the wall, and he came back, double back, and boom, left hand, and my eyes rolled back, and you let him keep going, we would never be partners again.
I gotta ask you, bro. What is your favorite celebration or the coolest celebration that you hate the most in history?
When they run around the cage with their hands up before the fight over with. I done seen niggas die like that. I done seen niggas die.
I'm saying more boxing news. AJ, Anthony Joshua, he's going to be fighting Martin Bakole.
Who the fuck is that?
We have Canelo versus Crawford that just got agreed to for September.
They about to make
So they're about to have
$1 billion
Canelo
each.
Alvarez versus...
I don't think Crawford ready for Canelo.
Why are you saying this? Why? Why do you think that?
Because his last fight, the last dude, touched spot.
That Benevidez has been doing it since he was 3.
He need to fight Canelo.
That's all he knows. And so Canelo was either Crawford for a super fight or Benevidez for a super fight. Those are the two that
he picked the right one. Because Benevidez probably whooped him. Benevidez don't stop punching. He will not stop punching. All right, I'm about to ask you some real questions. You better answer these bitches too. Put your right hand up in the air and tell me you're gonna answer these questions truthfully and honestly. Right hand.
I swear to...
Bro, not swearing, but just say you're gonna answer.
What's my right hand doing?
Just say you're gonna answer the questions, bro. All right, man. That's your left hand, bro. Who's your favorite superhero, bro?
Superhero?
Yeah. Like growing up, who'd you like?
What we considering like superheroes?
Like somebody has special abilities. Like who'd you growing up?
I'd probably say Hulk.
The Hulk?
Yeah.
All right. Perfect.
Hulk was cool.
Perfect. Do you remember when Hulk met Thanos and he turned into a bitch and he started talking and eating tacos and shit and became a scientist? Still, he was the Hulk, but he was a bitch. You remember that? You saw that, right?
Yeah, in the Avengers.
You saw that shit, right?
Yeah, Infinity War.
But there was a time that Hulk was what? The Hulk.
Yeah.
Right? He was the Hulk. Hulk smash.
Hulk smash.
Hulk smash shit.
Oh, dude.
Dominate shit, right?
Come on.
And then he saw Thanos. The nigga with all them gems.
With all them gems.
And that nigga do that nigga.
Yeah.
And then what he turned into? A nigga that can talk, that wear glasses.
He's no longer angry.
He's no longer angry. This nigga has a psychology degree. That's what happened this weekend, bro.
That's not what happened.
That's what happened. Your favorite superhero.
So you're saying that
got murdered by Pepe Le Pew.
Who's Pepe Le Pew?
The Frenchman.
So you're saying Imavov is Thanos? Is that what you're...
I'm not comparing him to Thanos. I'm just saying what Thanos did to your favorite superhero. I'm just comparing him to your favorite fighter.
Okay. So since we're just gonna get right into this is episode 67, right?
67, bro. 67. What a damn blessing, bro.
UFC Saudi Arabia just happened, right?
First of all, fuck Saudi for being up at 8 o'clock in the morning. Fuck everybody that lived there. Fuck sand. Fuck money.
Why?
Fuck them damn.
They're putting on great events though.
Fuck them things y'all wear. Them hats.
Because not only did we have UFC Saudi Arabia, but also in Riyadh or Saudi Arabia or whatever, later that night or in the morning for us, later that night, they had David Benevidez versus David Morrell.
We're going to get into that too.
Yeah, we're going to get into that, but a little later. So, yeah, UFC Saudi Arabia.
Damn, bro.
Main evented by Israel Adesanya versus Nassourdine Imavov. And, well, I guess you already gave your take.
Yeah, I'm going to shut up. I don't got shit to say. Yeah.
To be honest, a lot of people are saying, I don't know, they were saying, like, he looked weird in the first round and shit. They're trying to, like, bring conclusions to everything that happened. Dog, he beat his ass in the first round. He picked him apart in the first round. Not beat his ass because he didn't like rock him or anything, right? He was just, it seemed like it wasn't even a competition on the feet. And as he started mixing in the takedowns, he ended up getting that clean uppercut. That was cool. Nice setup. And then he had a nice setup for the knockout as well. Izzy, he just got caught. For anyone wondering if this is his downfall, if this is the end of Israel Adesanya, in the long term, when we look back at it, we might see that. We might think that, right? Because that's history's only told after the events happen. But right now, currently, if I'm telling you what I'm seeing and everything, so this is 3 in a row, right? He lost to Sean Strickland to lose his belt. He lost to Dricus, and then he lost to Imavov. Against Sean Strickland, he didn't look like himself, right? Against Dricus, he did seem to look like himself. Other than just the fact that Dricus brought a chaotic fight and ended up beating him, choking him out. And then in this one, he get the striker, Israel Adesanya, who's known for his striking, gets knocked out. And this is just something we haven't seen before, right? And so now everyone's trying to draw conclusions. I've heard people saying he's trash. I've heard people saying that Nassourdine's striking is so much better. It just didn't. None of those conclusions make sense to me because Izzy looked good in the first round. Second round, he got caught. And it's MMA. There's so many ways to lose, so many ways to get hit. Not to mention that it was after the eye poke that happened, right? And then he kind of waved it off. To be honest, what makes what Poatan did so great, right? Because everyone's comparing it to Poatan.
You see how you got to bring his name up.
What makes what he did so great to Jamal Hill is because it can mess up the rhythm of a fight. It can, like, that's why Jamal Hill is so angry. Pauses like that in the action can mess up the rhythm of the fight. Anytime I'm in the corner or I'm coaching or something like that, and my fighter will get poked in the eye or a nut shot, take the time. Take the time. Because it already got interrupted anyways by the ref stopping in, coming in, right? Take the time, regroup, let him go back to his corner, you go back to your corner, and then bang, restart the fight. And unfortunately, as soon as they got restarted or whatever,
make a mock up, make.
I thought it was a little bit early of a stoppage, just because you can only, like, imagine you being in that position, right? Yeah, you got clipped, you got dropped, right? Especially that uppercut on the cage, that's the one that really hurt him, in my opinion. But if you're covering up and still moving, that's all you can do there.
No, if we was outside, we was at a bar, and a young man punched my face like that, and I hit the wall, and he came back, double back, and boom, left hand, and my eyes rolled back, and you let him keep going, we would never be partners again. You stopped this man, my brain. Dude, double back and said, boom, dude, eyes said, roll back. And you said early? See? I see what type of dude you are.
What are you talking about?
You want to see carnage. You know what the hell I'm talking about. You want to see him die before. This ain't Gaslam. This ain't Gaslam. No. His eyeballs rolled the back of his head, brother.
Dude, you gotta realize who these people are. Israel Adesanya is the same dude who had that whole war with Kelvin Gastelum. He's the same dude who had that wars with Pereira. And even the Pereira, when he was still undefeated when they stopped it.
It caught up to him.
Maybe. Dude, these are 4-ounce gloves. This could have happened any of his last 20 UFC fights.
What if I told you, let's go back in the past. What if I told you, after he beat Poatan that last time, what if I told you that'd be his last dub? Would you believe me?
I wouldn't know. I think honestly, that would have been a great ending to the story.
To me, I think his only goal was to whoop him. I think that was his demon in the closet. I think that was his demon.
Ever since it got presented, yeah.
I think that was his demon, bro. Dude fought him 7 times, beat him once. God dang, that's a monster. That's Freddy, bro. He'd wake up.
But he beat the video.
Bro,
At the end of it,
bro, imagine sleeping next to your old lady, bro. Good sleep. Y'all just got done doing whatever y'all was doing. Watch movie, whatever y'all doing, right? You know? Y'all spooning, right? She a little spoon. Potan! And you just wake up sweating shit.
That's not what was happening.
You don't know that.
But anyways, yeah.
7 fights, bro.
I don't think this is the downfall of Izzy, though. I think Nassourdine landed a good punch. He had a good setup for it. He did everything he was supposed to do, everything right. In his case, now this is now like this second fight in 3 fights though that people are like,
you show favoritism, bro. You do.
Because
Tony Ferguson just lost 2 in a row. You say it's time.
7. 7 in a row.
Damn. Hey, 3 close to 7. Wow.
You gotta look at the context though about how it happened. He's not just getting his ass whooped. He didn't have a fight with Justin Gaethje.
Okay, from now on, who is he gonna fight?
I don't know.
Everybody that wants a chance at the belt, he has to fight them. You think he gonna get tired of that? Everybody coming in to know if I smack this nigga, I'm gonna get this belt.
Well, I mean, right now he doesn't seem like he's about to retire. He's
What?
gonna have one of them fights. Yeah, he's gonna have one of those fights against whatever up and coming, whatever you're saying. Yeah, again.
Michael Venom Page wanna fight him. Everybody wanna fight him.
No, Michael Venom Page doesn't want to fight him. MVP was saying the reason he fought Shara Bullet was because he's friends with Izzy, and Shara Bullet called out Izzy. They're friends.
He beat the shit.
Yeah, did you see DJ's I feel like now, this time, Izzy losing, a lot of people who hated Izzy now all of a sudden are sad to see him lose.
Really? Because they didn't expect it?
I don't know if it's because they didn't expect it or it's like, now you got what you want. This is what you
now
want.
You losing.
Now you got what you want, right? Hate ass nigga.
He was one of my, he was the first fighter to put me on. Oh.
No! Fuck! Get up, Izzy! Get up, nigga! Fuck!
He said, nigga.
Fuck! God damn it!
His kids are black.
Fuck!
All his kids black. He's screaming
God
nigga
damn
like
it!
This is Demetrius Johnson.
What color is white?
White.
I'm new it. All them kids niggas. He screamed nigga on national.
God damn it, man!
Fuck.
Massive respect for Izzy, man. To go over there and shake the hands, man. Shake the hand of the man who just knocked him out.
Him and DJ are friends, though. That's why.
Fuck him.
But that, bro, that's kind of how I felt. Just like, god damn, bro.
His hands were down.
No, it wasn't down. No, the problem. Okay, so what Nassourdine was catching on to. The reason he hit him with that uppercut and the reason he hit him with that punch at the end was because he's reaching out, right? He's trying to hand fight and stuff like that. The first time he's hand fighting and Nassourdine throws a punch at the leg, brings the hands down, and then he hits him with that uppercut. It's also a level change to fake the takedown, right? The second time he got him was off of a switch, because Izzy switched from going southpaw to going orthodox and was still hand fighting here, and then he threw the jab, pulled back the hand since it was already extended, pulled it back to land that cross. And like I said, it was a good setup. It was beautiful to watch. Nassourdine has good striking, but it's still like everything I saw before the fight. I still feel like that's how it was. But good win for him. Where does he go?
Who?
Nassourdine Imavov.
Belt.
I mean, I know the next one who's getting the title shot is Khamzat Chimaev. They already talked about that. So is he gonna have to fight someone else before
The loser of
going to the title?
Dricus and Sean Strickland.
The loser.
The loser. That sucks, but yeah, it's probably gonna happen.
No, that's not that bad because that'll also help build his brand more. Cause I don't know, it's still for some reason it seems like he still doesn't have enough hype. I don't know. Does it seem like that to you?
Pepe Le Pew?
Yeah.
No, absolutely not.
He doesn't have.
No, hell no. Fuck no.
But why do you think that is?
Nobody know dude. He speak French. I mean, nobody know the dude. You don't see him on Nike commercials. You're not. No, you're not seeing that. Yeah. You on a McDonald's commercial with a.
But Charles Oliveira doesn't know English, and we know him, right?
Yeah.
Poatan doesn't speak English.
True. I'm not saying just because they don't speak English, it's not why we know him. I'm just saying, the dude, he is an unknown person that does so happen to speak French. He needs more big fights. Izzy was that's a great win on the belt. That's beyond great. That's a good start. Let's get a couple more wins underneath the belt. Beat the person that loses, that's going to be a big win. Probably going to be Sean Strickland. You're going to fight Sean. You'll probably whoop Sean. Did he lose to Sean?
Sean Strickland?
Yeah, he lost Sean. On short notice.
Yeah, he did. So that could be a
Rematch, yeah.
Okay, that's a good story.
Yeah.
That's a good story. Fight the loser of Dricus and Sean Strickland.
Dricus don't win.
Goes and fights for the title. That's a good story. Okay. We had the co-main event though. Shara Bullet versus MVP. What do you think about that,
bro?
You thought that was gonna be boring. First,
I did,
but it wasn't.
It wasn't.
Okay, good.
Bro, he didn't have a headshot on dude.
I'm glad you.
The whole fight, I think, didn't have a headshot. I don't think he touched his hip the whole. It was a score like second round. He had 0 headshots. I'm like, damn. Bro, he really whooped this man.
Dog, that style is just so hard to fight.
It is, dog.
It's like you can say, okay, he beat him or he's been clipped before or whatever. Because you was talking about MVP not having a chin. But if you don't get hit,
Yeah, it's hard to find out.
matter.
Yeah,
it's hard,
it's hard to find
it's
out.
hard to find out.
He couldn't touch him.
Simple. He 1-2.
Get out the way.
Yeah, get out the way.
I thought it was too easy.
Or 1-2, get out the way. Maybe adding some clinching. He was a little bit more of a mixed martial artist too. He went for a couple of takedowns. He was in the clinch.
Bro, I thought at some point during that fight, dude was gonna say, "Man, forget all this fight. I'm about to wrestle." I swear I thought it was, yes.
He's a Dagestani, but he's a striker. That's what he is. He's a striker.
You see what happened? That eyeball, he lost 2 of them. He was fighting with none of them. One eye was puffy, the other one he just couldn't see.
Right.
He was just.
But yeah, like, and you can even see, because he was getting tired. He was getting tired, and then like even that last exchange at the end, he was kind of saved by the bell because he had him in a triangle, and he's the one who put himself in the triangle. That's why he wasn't grappling. That's why he wasn't shooting, because that shit probably would have happened earlier. If he was. So it was just, man, MVP outclassed at 38 years old.
He was finishing every round too. Every round he was doing something crazy.
A weight class, like, bro, that's crazy. That's fucking crazy. And MVP was talking about the only person he really cares about fighting right now is like Leon. Other than that, just give him someone who's gonna be like next up for the title. Leon. But the problem with that is that Leon Edwards is fighting JDM. He's fighting Jack Della Maddalena, and
Everybody want Leon.
UK.
They think he a bitch. They think Leon a
It's not
bitch.
sure they think he's a bitch.
Everybody, okay, look, if everybody want to fight you, you a hoe. Ain't no they can win.
Or you just have a lot of, like, your name is big. Leon's name is big. After beating Usman, the #1 pound for pound twice, his name was huge. And then beat Kobe. Like, his name was big. Like, his name is big. And it's a headshot, bang. Come on now.
And then
Bilal beat him.
well.
Yeah, but now everyone is trying to call him out. But to be honest, I think Leon could beat Jack Della. I think he beats Jack Della.
He beats him.
I think he mixes in the grappling with
When
him.
is that?
It's the UK card. I'm not sure what that is. What is that?
The Austin Powers card.
March, I think, maybe. I don't know. But whenever the UK card is being scheduled, that's when Leon's scheduled or rumored or whatever to fight JDM. But I would like to see that MVP and Leon fight eventually. That's like battle of the black UK niggas. Yeah. And that'd be a hard ass fight too.
That'd be stiff.
That's a cold ass
That'd
fight.
be stiff.
For sure.
He said the black UK niggas. They was dropping slaves off everywhere. It was y'all just gonna do some shit.
Nah, Leon's dad's from Jamaica.
Bro, you ever seen Free State Jones?
Free State Jump.
Yeah. It was a Matthew McConaughey. I don't know how much he got paid, but he was allowed to say nigga 5 times in the movie. That's all I'm saying.
Matthew McConaughey.
Yes.
5 times.
5 times I counted.
Okay, who you counted?
I counted for sure.
Okay.
I said, okay, so basically they in Mississippi, right? But this is besides the point. So they in Mississippi, and it's during 18-something, during the Civil War or whatever. This is whenever they was forcing people to fight in the war, and they was forcing you to give 10%, but they'll come into your homes, take all your shit, take all your
Quartering act.
give me your shit, right? So he's like, no, we're not doing that shit. They moved to the swamps with all the free black people, and was just, give me my shit. Everybody pulled up, give me my shit, but they couldn't fight him because they was in the swamps. Bro, he was in love with this black slave, kind of, they called her a witch, but she was a doctor. Bro, they raped her. She was like, I just closed my eyes, think I'm somewhere else. And, bro, this nigga hurt, bro. You could tell this nigga was on crash out time. This nigga came, start burning all the people's stuff. So back then, rich people had slaves.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I'm thinking all these white, no, rich white people had slaves.
Yeah.
Just like goddamn the day. But anyways, yeah. So he just went around and freed basically Mississippi. Made a free state. But, so he wound up.
What's his name in the movie?
I don't know. I don't know his name. But he had a baby with a slave woman. So in the future, there was a white man, looked like a white man, dog. But he was black because it was passed down. Yeah. So it was an act where black people could go to public school, and it was basically trying to solve that. He was like 1/8 Negro. Something like that, yeah. White man.
And he couldn't go to the... Oh, okay.
This is a booed up movie. This is a movie you need to be passionate movie. You're going to really...
Okay, cool.
This is a crime.
What's it called again?
Free State Jones.
Free State Jones.
That hoe is so tough, dog. That hoe is so tough. I'm sorry I was watching.
Did you watch that the Pavlovich fight with Rosenstrike?
Rosenstrike, so
Why does he make every fight boring?
oh, you just a fat fuck.
Dog, he makes.
I'm sorry, respect.
He's supposed to be this heavyweight with this extensive kickboxing career.
He's
right?
a kickboxer?
Dude.
I don't know what he is.
You can't tell.
What the fuck to do with it?
Yeah, he was a kickboxer
He don't look like it.
who had like over 50 fights. Or
Him?
over 40 fights. Yes. Supposed to be like a Himothy of
He
kickboxing.
look like shit.
Came to MMA. He had a few finishes, but then like, I don't know, after his like first loss, he just
Shit.
started making every fight boring. Every fight is going to the end. Tai Tuivasa he could have finished Tai Tuivasa with all the damage that Tai incurred. Still counter fighting and just making it boring and going to decision. Like that could have been a highlight tape, and he decided not to. Anyways, it kind of carried over to this Sergey fight. Sergey was beating him on the feet, took him down, beating him on the ground. I don't think Sergey deserves any of the blame for that being boring. I think it's Rosenstrike that does. Rosenstrike was on a 2-fight win streak. Pavlovich was on a 2-fight skid.
Yeah.
But
They were saying they were gonna kick him.
Pavlovich was he's in the right direction
They
now.
said they were about to kick him.
I don't think so.
That's what they were saying on the mic.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Said they about to kick his ass.
Well,
We'll win.
yeah.
Fuck them, bro. There was a new up and comer, bro. I know you ready for this. He fought that Bruce Lee of a damn Muslim. Respectfully, I don't know.
Saeed
what Muslim-
Nurmagomedov.
Oh, what a game plan, bro. What a damn
Versus-
game plan.
versus
What a
Vinicius
game
Oliveira.
plan. First of all, shout out to his coaches. They said this is what we gonna do. We gonna make the fight with this much of a tank and see how many kicks and spin motherfuckers he gonna do. That's what we gonna do. We gonna make sure that gas tank is an inch big and see how many spinning, flying judo kicks and things we gonna do. All that shit was over with. The nigga started fighting like this. And it was tired, whooped his ass. And he can fight with no tank. That's his game plan. He'll just swing them arms, hit you on top. Shit. He fight like a monkey. He fight like someone Planet Apes. Yeah, he hit you on top of your shit. Your head go down when he punch you. Yeah, yeah. Did it work? Hell of a game plan.
12 to 6 punches.
That nigga hit you on top of your head. You get knocked out going down. Look, I'm knocking my jacket down. But look, and he can grapple.
And then one fight of the night too.
He got bread for that. No, he's a dog. No, he's a real life. He can beat you anyway.
I mean, dude. I think we knew. I knew he was a dog after that Ricky Simone fight. The way he dominated Ricky Simone, that was a good fucking win. And then he beat up Bernardo Sopaj too. Yeah, that's 3 wins. He beat Ricky Simone, Bernardo Sopaj, and now Saeed Nurmagomedov.
And he uses these bitches. First of all, you can't hurt yourself using these hoes. You may break this bitch. You break this hole, you killed the nigga. If you break it, you killed him. He utilizes a weapon. This hoe has a point on it. Jesus gave it to you for a reason. We just don't use it. Dog, back then.
People don't use elbows.
Bro, you know when you a kid in class and you be moving around so much like that and they tell you he has ADHD and shit like that. You need to take pills. No. Back then, nigga, you was on point. There was a lion about to eat your ass. Pause. And you was just, there's different things for different, we just in a different time, brother. ADHD is some bullshit. I'm just saying, they was utilizing their motherfucking weapons.
Okay.
They don't utilize, he utilized that shit though, he'll hurt you.
Yeah.
That nigga made him leak, and he'll never get hit. The little,
Saeed.
yeah, Nick, cause he do too much. In the beginning, you remember he was trying? This nigga was kicking him and his foot was skid the top.
I think that the thing with Saeed, one, he was one of the Nurmagomedovs who went to like the Taekwondo and like Muay Thai school or whatever, so they didn't do as much MMA and wrestling as Khabib and Islam, right? But he also doesn't use it as much. He doesn't use wrestling. He tries to keep it on the feet unless he has to, or like he's like forced to use grappling, right? And I really don't think he's comfortable in the boxing range. He's very kick heavy, which is why he was constantly going backwards, and Vinicius was able to make it a dogfight. But shout out Vinicius Oliveira. Perez ZM ended up winning that decision against Mike Davis.
Mm-hmm.
But Mike Davis put him in that calf slicer that was punching his knee. He ended up surviving that. Perez ZM's his striking though is A1.
Really good.
Surprise, Terrance McKinney. He's one of the only ones who's been able to solve that puzzle. Speaking of Terrance McKinney,
Beating that nigga, fuck that. I got a new baby, and I'm about to get her some new fucking clothes, nigga. She about to get a new house, nigga. She about to have some money when she get to go to college, nigga. You
bro,
got top.
good, dog.
Oh, shout out, bro.
Come on now.
Shout out, bro.
He got it done. Damn, the wins and the losses in MMA are so, it's legit the thrill and the agony. like the wins are the highest of the highest, the losses are the lowest of the lowest. He's been wanting to get back for a while. Like since the last time we spoke to him, he was itching to get back after that loss to Esteban Ribovic, and then he just couldn't get a fight. He was trying to take short notice fights. They just weren't offering him any fights, and then finally he was able to rectify everything that went right. It's crazy how you could just change how everyone thinks about you just in an instant.
God is good, ain't he?
That's what this game's all about, man.
No, but God is good, bro. He needed that win too. He was probably preparing. He said he didn't even get a chance to really get to touch his baby girl when she came into the world, bro.
Damn.
I know he was really.
That's a different kind of hunger.
Damn.
And you remember he said he's gonna be grappling. He
Damn sure did.
He didn't really need to this time. He was gonna beat him up on the feet,
Yeah.
but it ended up finishing on the ground. So I'm glad that
Hell
that
of a
got to
card,
happen.
bro.
And it shouldn't been no damn fight night. It should have been for some bread. I ain't gonna lie. This card just within itself should have been for some pay-per-views.
I don't think it was pay-per-view worthy,
Bro.
but it was definitely a good
Shit was
card
live,
for sure.
bro.
They always stack up.
What's the fat fuck, the black dude?
Saudi Arabia cards.
If the fat fuck wasn't in there, it would have been a great card.
Josina Rosa.
Yeah. Fat fuck. Hey, my bad. No disrespect.
That was bad. Okay, all right. So let's get into some news. Because we are gonna do our predictions on this one, the parlay for 312, because that's coming up this weekend. We have like 11 straight weekends of UFC fights. So we're back. We're back in
Super Bowl too.
The Super Bowl was coming up in
This weekend.
this weekend.
Sunday.
That's Sunday.
Shout out Nice, bro. Get your ring, bro. Get your ring, bro.
Get your ring, dog.
Still.
Damn, that's crazy. Damn, that came up quick. Did they even have a Pro Bowl game, or it was like
They
the
did.
games? It was like the mini.
Yeah, it's been
I
so
saw
damn.
some of the mini
Yeah,
games.
your ass been in the different damn Narnia and shit. Your ass just
Hey, dog, I had a busy weekend, man.
Facts. Damn
Oh,
sure did.
Man,
Shout out to bros.
yeah, between trying to catch up with everything I put off
Yo.
during my like fight camp or whatever, and then also Mario, he got the win. I was over there at the fights in his corner. Mario Bustos, shout out, got his win at Fury FC. What that was amateur series 56. That's what it was. Yeah, he bro was in a dog fight, dog. He won fight of the night. They gave him a little cologne or whatever. Yeah, he won fight of the night, dog. Got on the mic, started talking crazy, talking about.
My wife, my kids, my team, Professor Joe, Professor Jason, my teammates, Noah, and also I wanted to say thanks to my father for giving me these big old Mexican balls and being able to fight like that. Let's fucking go!
Able to fight like this. Dog, I'm talking about that place was so fucking loud, bro.
Showed up to show
really
out.
won a lot of fans over, man.
That's still first fight.
In the second. This is second.
Second fight?
Yeah. His
Oh.
first fight he won in the first round. And in this fight he was able to he went all the way. He went all the way against amateur Angel Castillo, who had the knockout of the year last year. Yeah. So he was
Hey, shout out, bro.
He was in the dog.
Shout out, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, and that's really cool, bro. That's really cool because I saw that shit on Instagram. I said, I'm not gonna repeat it, but yeah, bro, that was mine. That was mine,
He
bro.
was talking his shit.
Yeah, no, he was, bro. You gotta show
That
up.
place was loud during the there was a lot of people they had a good showing for this event because even me in the corner when shit got going I couldn't even hear myself. I'm yelling. I couldn't hear myself.
It was going crazy like that.
Yeah.
That's still.
Yeah, it was a good ass fight. Yeah, shout out Mario though.
Shout out, bro.
It's crazy everything that goes into these fights. But so before we get into 312, there's a lot of shit that's been happening in the boxing scene. As far as we have Canelo versus Crawford that just got agreed to for September.
They about to make
So they're about to have
$1 billion
Canelo
each.
Alvarez versus.
I don't think Crawford ready for Canelo.
Why are you saying this? Why? Why do you think that?
Cause his last fight, the last dude touched him up. He
Madrimov?
touched him up.
Madrimov is a great amateur boxer though.
He touched him up.
Like he has that amateur boxing style to where it's very confusing to.
Say it with me. He touched him up. You talking about a nigga that fought Floyd in his prime?
That was not Floyd's.
Damn near, little niggas.
A little bit.
That little nigga wasn't getting hit.
That was like
Floyd wasn't
that
getting
was
hit.
like Floyd's second prime, you could say.
That nigga wasn't getting hit, so it was hard to hit this nigga. This nigga was in the prime of 40 damn near.
Okay.
All right, this nigga is really, really good, bro. And in his last fight, he looked damn near like, and he was just standing in the pocket beating this nigga ass.
Just letting you know, Madrimov was the first person to go the distance with Terrance Crawford.
I'm saying, bro. I'm saying.
Or
He was touching the
least,
ball.
at least in like 10 years.
I'm gonna watch the whole highlight of that today, just because he brought it up.
No, not that he was
Watch the
touching
whole
him up. Terrence Crawford clearly won the fight. It was
Yeah.
not like it was a split decision. Or
No. Terrence Crawford though.
Yeah, Terrence Crawford just couldn't finish him.
I'm
And
a goal.
That's
yeah.
where everyone was saying, oh, he had all these difficulties, which it's a tough puzzle to crack, right? But Terrence Crawford is maybe one of the best switch hitters of all time.
Stiff.
He is just as good with his left as he is with his right.
Ooh, you gotta have bricks.
And when he switches, he won't just like switch, throw a combination. He'll do that too.
Yeah.
But he'll also switch and stay that other stance for the whole fight if he feels like it's
Ain't that crazy?
puzzle to
Ain't
crack.
that crazy?
Terrence Crawford's one of the best boxers that we've seen in our generation. Right?
I would never
Canelo
go.
is too.
I would never go for Canelo because look, I'm gonna always go with
Nah,
respectfully.
Canelo is too though. But I don't know. I'm worried. I'm curious as to why you think it's
I just don't know.
he's not ready. Because this is the only time.
This is the best fight he's ever gone against. He beat the shit out of Spence. We haven't seen Spence since. Spence got that money and said, my kids go to college. Said, fuck fight.
He did beat Spence bad. He beat Spence badly.
It's the best fight.
Nobody expected that.
Best fight he's ever gone against.
Yeah.
Right here, this moment.
Okay.
This is his Hall of Fame right now. His moment. Is he gonna be nervous in this? I don't think he is, bro. He's a dog. I'd never say he'll get nervous in his moment. This is his moment. Forever be ingrained in boxing history. You what Canelo has?
You know what this kind of reminds me
Shit.
of? Now, the styles don't exactly match up, but this kind of reminds me of, because Terrence Crawford, he's been fighting very, like, inconsistently now. It's like, what, once a year?
Yeah.
He's been fighting since beating Spence or whatever. This reminds me of when Sugar Ray Leonard came back to fight Marvin Hagler.
Ooh.
That's what this reminds me of. It's someone who's, Terrence Crawford's going to have to be on the outside.
Has to.
I can't see him going up 2 weight classes to go and push Canelo back.
Why?
Like pressure Canelo. When Canelo's just going to stand there like this.
The whole time.
He's going to stand there like this.
And throw nice ass body shots too. on me. Them body shots hurt, bro.
Nasty, hard combinations,
Those
right?
hurt, bro.
Honestly, like, if I'm trying to see his key to victory would have to be, staying on the outside, using a good jab, but also mixing in the switch stance. I don't think he should go one stance and just keep it like that. Bivol's a southpaw?
Yeah.
Bivol's a southpaw. What, is he a southpaw, really?
Big ass dude too. I believe so.
Bivol was orthodox, which is why his jab worked so well against Canelo, but I feel like Terrence Crawford mixing in the orthodox, using a good jab, and then mixing in that southpaw snap right hook with his uppercut, that'll be a good strategy from the outside. Just taking a preview at it, but as far as going against a guy like Canelo, who's just a tank, who's going to be coming forward, who has great defense as well, I think he has been slowing down in some of these later fights, but we all know he's going to come in the best of shape to go fight that dude.
Whoop your ass
So,
too.
but we're finally getting the super fight though. Shout out Saudi Arabia for getting this shit done.
You know how much money these niggas have?
They're not more than what they're getting. I tell you that
True.
much. They're gonna be getting
Nigga, everybody around the universe is gonna watch this. Though.
like whatever number we see come out in the news, double it.
No,
That's-
fuck double,
Double.
triple, quadruple. They would never give you close to what they making, nigga. This is a different world we live in, dog. You gotta understand the people that.
No, yeah, now they're making money.
Yeah.
But more boxing news. AJ Anthony Joshua, he's gonna be fighting Martin Bakole.
Who the fuck is that?
Bakole, he's one of the more avoided heavyweight boxers, right? So he's fought some good competition, nothing like AJ yet, but we've all heard like the gym stories of him beating up like Daniel Dubois and knocking out Usyk and sparring and things like that. So he's been talking his shit. He's been trying to get a crack at this top 5 for the longest now. No, finally, AJ just said that it's been agreed to. So shit, we're gonna get a fucking fight.
Everybody need their moment, so I
He's
can't
He's
complain.
an African fucking powerhouse. Like that dude, if he touches you, you will go to bed. So it's one of those fights, right?
Everybody need their
I'm
moment.
excited for that fight.
Yeah.
But yeah, then you watched David Benevidez versus David Morrell, right?
Wow. These niggas was cracking.
No, it was really throwing.
It was
down.
cracking. He was still getting beat up, but they were cracking.
Who was getting beat up?
Duty fall.
Morrell.
He was getting his ass whooped.
Morrell's good, dude. You kind of tell it was just the experience. That's all it was.
He need time.
It was just like he has good skills. He comes from that Cuban boxing program where they train killers since they were 5. That Benavidez has been doing it since he was 3 though.
He need to fight Canelo.
That's all he does. That's so Canelo was either Crawford for a super fight or Benavidez for a super fight. Those are the two that
He
people
picked the right one. Because Benavidez probably whooped him. Benavidez don't stop punching. He will not stop punching. You have to be prepared.
Tired, hurt.
He will. And then the combos too. They're not just jabs. He's throwing real life like he's on the bag.
And he's not
like
giving you any space. If you hit him clean, he'll take that and then get into a range where your punches are now smothered. He'll take one to get into that range and then stay in that range, continuing to fatigue, continuing to press you backwards. The real like Mexican style of boxing.
Yep. Canelo picked the right dude.
And this is upper weight class. He was fighting in Canelo's weight class at 168.
Really?
Yeah. Now he's up at 175. He just retained his. He just defended the WBC interim title because who has all the titles at light heavy? Is it between Bivol and Beterbiev? That's light heavyweight, right? Yeah.
I'm not sure.
That's light heavyweight. So Beterbiev has all the titles there. So right now it's the interim WBC that he has. Beterbiev and Bivol 2 is happening late February. So that's a couple weeks that's going to happen. And so we might see the winner of that fight David Benevidez.
It's time.
We might see him get that undisputed. But that's a fucking tough fight. And we don't know who's going to win out of Beterbiev and Bivol. Because if Bivol wins, they might just do the trilogy.
For sure.
Right? Because Bivol lost last time. Quote unquote. But yeah, so that's what we got for boxing. That was an amazing fight though. That was a good
fight.
Not only was it a good fight, but it was a good card too.
For sure.
Saudi doesn't just stack only the main event like we're used to seeing from boxing. They stack the whole card. Like Isaac Pitbull Cruz was fighting on there. Did you see the Fulton fight? The one before Benevidez?
I did. They was hidden too.
Yeah, how he was wearing jean shorts
and
Timbs.
What's up with that?
He was boxing in jean shorts and Timbs. He won though. He won. Boxing,
he had to.
Heavy ass tits. I know you hear them bitches clunking around the ring though.
He had to win. If you wearing that, you gotta win.
You gotta tie them tits tight. You gotta tie. You know, you can't walk around with them not laced no more.
That's stiff.
That'd be fighting.
That's stiff,
That is
bro.
stiff, dog. I feel like he won over some fans doing that. There was a youngin on that card too who won. Carmel Mountain. He won on that card. And then David Benevidez's brother, Jose Benevidez, also won. Yeah, so that was a good card.
Family won.
Yeah, it was stacked. Bro, did you see Conor's tweet?
I'm not paying attention to this cokehead.
No, did you see what he said about Khabib though?
Why? What are you talking about Khabib for, bro?
Because he hates him.
Why?
Because Khabib whooped his ass and won't give him a rematch. Dog. You hate people that do that, dog. It's like me beating you in bed and never giving you a rematch again.
I'll be pissed.
Even pretty mad, right?
I'll be pissed, yeah.
That's what this is. That's all I can like see out of this. He says,
you fucking rat.
He says, 15 minutes, I done all the 15 seconds. Show your wife, nigga. Show your
Whoa.
Time out. Show your kids, nigga.
He did not say that, bro.
Cousin fucking motherfucking hiding motherfucker. Show us you and your cousin's kids together because we can have kids here in Ireland that want to smoke them in competition. Are they competing or what? You saying Ireland versus Dagestan? Where's your offspring? We can't wait to see them. The best of Dagestan offspring. Dagestan, what do we think? Is this true? Who's next? Because Fatso with the coach whistle won't fight. Who the fuck designated this fat bitch as master father? Certainly not his own father. Not. Prayer hands. And they all know it in Dagestan. Dagestan think you are pussy lips for retirement. Real Dagestan is forever. You are laughed at behind your back in Dagestan. Lazy you are, they say. Fight me and make $100 million and give it to the entire village of Dagestan. But you won't. Why? Why? Fat, lazy, scared bitch. Lazy, fat so.
What kind of tweet is this?
And then deleted it.
He deleted it?
He deleted it.
How you got it?
Because some people screenshot that shit as soon as it comes out. You got to. You go look at his page, it looks perfect. Like, all good for sponsorships. But he'll tweet some crazy shit and delete it.
Bro.
Just to have it out there.
Bro, how many times he said nigga?
1, 2... I think 3. 4, no,
Ain't-
3, 2. I don't know, bro.
Ain't no way-
way more times than he
Ain't no
should.
way Conor just slinging out miscellaneous niggas, bro.
That was bad. Like you said, coked up.
Coked up, dog.
But that was his tweet. So yeah, he's still angry.
Oh, dog, that
About
was
that whole
funny as
Khabib
shit,
situation.
bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I cried a little bit, dog. He said nigga 4 times. Dog, that shit's funny.
Man, he's mad about that situation.
Conor gonna
Khabib
get
choking
assassinated.
him, pushing him, spitting on him, calling him a bitch, fighting his teammate.
He got his ass whooped.
He's mad about that whole situation. I gotta ask you, bro.
Uh-oh.
What is your favorite celebration or the coolest celebration that you hate the most in MMA history? For at least for the time you've been watching. I asked my brother this the other day.
When they run around the cage with their hands up before the fight over with. I done seen niggas die like that.
No,
I done seen niggas die.
I'm saying, like, do you have like a personal, like almost like favorite celebration, but maybe it was against like your favorite fighter or even just like
Prayer.
you just saw this dude die
Prayer.
and that dude had a low key cool ass
Prayer.
celebration. Prayer.
This nigga hit this hoe.
Well, he hit the 3.
Dog, I got hyped.
Yeah.
Dog, that was surreal. It felt like a movie when he did this.
Now me, I loved every part of that.
I feel like he overcame. Like I said, he used to wake up in his sleep, say his name next to the girl and shit. I feel like he overcame some demons, bro. Dog, you know how mental that shit is, bro? A nigga beat you 5 times. Every time you see this nigga, you probably...
That's the thing, though.
That's some mental
he
shit,
didn't
nigga.
beat him 5 times.
I'm talking about
He
total.
beat him 3 times.
I think he beat him twice in fucking, what's it called? They beat him...
Dog, they were 1-1 in kickboxing.
I think he beat him 3 times in kickboxing, I thought. They beat him all,
No,
every time.
twice. They said twice, but they were 1-1.
No, he beat him twice.
I see what you're trying to say. But there's context to the situation, so it's not like, oh, I'm trembling at the side of you type shit. He's not afraid of this man.
And then he knocked him out.
And then, but yeah, he overcame
He overcame some
his final
demons.
boss, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one had a lot of meaning behind it. Cool ass celebration. I had a feeling you were gonna say that.
Oh, and then the what's it called when he did that? He hit that hoe.
But you,
Ooh, that was live.
that was cool, but you didn't hate that one,
No.
right? The Pereira one you hated because it was against your favorite fighter. Type
Yeah,
shit.
that hoe hurt.
Yeah, I understand. Mine, bro, and it's not even it was not like anything like personal to me. It was just because of how disgusting this knockout was when Yoel Romero, he knocked out Chris Weidman, flying kneed him, losing the whole fight, flying knees him. They stopped the fight. Chris Weidman, literally, bro, a pool of blood leaking out of his head. So bad. From that flying knee, he's like bent over, leaking out. Yoel Romero jumps over the cage, and then he starts.
What is that?
Dude, I'm talking about, dude, this celebration took 5 to 10 minutes. He was stopping at every little corner to salute the fans in every direction. To then keep walking, marching around the cage.
Still
While Chris Arms just sitting here.
leaking.
Like they're over here trying to bring a stretcher in, trying to figure out what's going on. This nigga's just celebrating, stomping loud as shit.
I ain't gonna lie, that's still. It's a
Bro, and I was just like, damn, like, can this celebration be over? But it was a stiff-ass celebration, though. Like, it was a stiff-ass celebration, one from every. Like, if I was a Yoel Romero fan and I was just a fan of everything that he was doing and I saw him losing that fight and he won and he was doing that shit, I'd be happy as shit. But because I just cared that Chris Weidman damn near died,
Yeah.
and I was like, damn, chill.
There was one, not celebration, but there was a big fight. It was dude that retired, big Brazilian dude that was in the Matrix.
Anderson.
Anderson was fighting somebody. It was a big fight. Bro, I'm talking about everybody bought pay-per-views. I'm talking about this was a big-time fight. Nigga broke his leg in the first round. I don't know that shit.
Weidman.
No, that shit hurt so bad.
Yeah.
I'm talking about this was a big-time. Everybody wanted to see this over. Broke that up. What the fuck? No, everybody paid all that money to see this nigga break his leg. Dog, like, oh,
People who paid.
we paid.
No, man. Bro, if you were going to show someone one fight card to get them into MMA, what fight card would it be?
Who did Pereira knock out with that hook?
Everybody.
No, and he just fell over. Dude just fell over.
Prayer knockout with that. Oh, Sean Strickland? Oh, no, bro.
No, Leon card. That head kick bang shit, that was probably the best card I've ever seen.
That's the one? Really? Okay.
That was a cold ass fucking card. I know you're thinking about it, but if you go back, that was a stiff ass card.
Who else was on that? Do you remember?
I can't. I just remember that was the hypest I've ever been. I was excited that entire card though.
UFC 278, you're saying?
Uh-huh.
They had, because that was in Utah, where they had Paulo Costa versus Luke Rockhold.
Yep.
Disgusting.
Do you remember that shit?
Yeah, but then Robin Aldo, that was kind of boring. Yeah, that was kind of boring. Tyson Pedro, he hit the. Yeah, that was cool. That was dope. Now I got a better one than that, though. UFC 189.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you got me.
UFC 189. That was with. So McGregor and Aldo were supposed to fight. Aldo pulled out, and Mendez fought.
He beat the fuck out of Mendez.
Now, not only was that a great fight, but then you had Robbie Lawler and Rory McDonald on that same.
Robbie was cold back
You
then.
had Jeremy Stevens on that card. You had like
Conor used to have a fucking dog.
bro.
He was box office.
That was and this was the first time I had ever like seen Conor like fight live.
He was
Right?
box office. He was box
And-
office, bro.
Him winning that and then leading into the Aldo one, and then it ending in 13 seconds.
He knocked his
You
ass
can't
out.
paint a more perfect
No, you can't.
picture for. Well, now I'm into this sport
That's why I don't buy UFC cards.
because nigga, then
I buy a boxing card. I would never buy a UFC card. A nigga take 2 steps and he
slump over.
dog. You just spend $100. You just spend $100 with some tax. No, I'm good. No, Disney Plus got you. Nope. No. Did you see how I folded over? They fold over just like that, bro. Just spend $85.
Yeah, crazy. But that's the card I'd recommend people to watch to get into MMA, like the lead up and everything, the press conferences. God damn, that's the one I did, and
For sure.
that shit caught me for life. So,
Anything with Conor in it.
shit. Okay. Peloton is talking about he can fight every month, fighting at light heavyweight. I guess the weight cut's easy for him. He's talking about he can fight every month, so we're gonna see him against Goliath. Probably gonna see him again soon. After that, if he wins,
What's up with him?
because that's a hard fight.
Bro, he taking something.
This spirits that Yuri was talking about, dog. He's meditating on some crazy shit.
No, ain't nobody beating Alex. Cause Ain't Live's like, I can strike with him. He gonna get his ass knocked out. He gonna get his ass knocked out.
I hope he doesn't do that, bro. Just
If he do it, he
let's
get
see
knocked
if
out.
Peloton can deal with this style. Like, don't do this shit. Everyone tries to strike with this nigga because he's a great striker.
though.
Does that make any sense? Everyone tries to strike with him because he's a
Because
good
he's
striker.
coach striker.
Does that make any fucking sense? End up getting slumped over.
No, because you gotta understand.
For honor.
Since the beginning of time, the only way to usually change men's mind is danger. Pride. We have a lot of pride as men. We think, fuck who you are. I know who I am. I'm gonna show you. I don't give a fuck if you was an alien and you was the best striker on Mars. I'm gonna whoop your ass. See what I'm saying? Until danger arises. When that chin does that one time, we grab him.
But nobody else had that ability.
He has the ability.
The thing is, Roundtree had multiple chances at getting him to the ground.
Roundtree's
He's a striker, yes,
he's
but
a
he had
striker.
multiple chances. It was a gentleman's agreement to keep it on the fucking feet,
Yeah.
and he might be fucking champion right now. Had he just had like accepted going to the ground, because there was multiple times where he fucking where he dropped Pereira, where he tripped him up, and then he just like walked to him instead of like rushing him and getting him on the cage or something.
Nigga, that chin do
Oh.
that one time. That hoe go like this.
Now he can't shoot no more.
Your entire game plan.
Now
is,
he can't shoot no more because you waited too long.
What the fuck? And then he's leg kick you and them hoes really moving too.
And Crawford, stick to the plan, because everybody got a plan until they get punched
Till
in
they
the face.
get in their nose.
Right. But Peloton also talk about him. He's gonna be cornering Sean Strickland.
They friends now?
Yeah. I mean, they train together all the time.
That's
and
cool.
shit, and so
Slept
he's
his
gonna be
ass.
in Sean Strickland's corner.
Maka Minka Dika Daka knocked his ass out
Yeah.
playing around and shit. Sean Strickland, he got choked out in the match too. His ass was running around the ring. Little Mexican dude jumped on his back, choked his ass out.
Oh,
Yeah, stop playing around damn time, bro.
Yeah.
I think Sean Loki hitting that little girl on Instagram that be interviewing all the
Drama.
I know he fucking. She be talking shit.
She's
to him.
autistic.
Fuck that mean.
That's why like she acts like that. You know what I mean?
She got ass. I don't give a fuck about her brain.
She don't have ass.
She don't got ass.
Nah, at all.
Don't you fucking do. I don't give a fuck. I slap. I fuck. Them titties beat. I mean, Sean, stop being a bitch. Damn. I'll put a helmet on her and I'll walk her with a hand. I'll walk down the street with her.
Helmet?
Autistic. And I'll be killing this bitch in the back. I'll be killing this.
No, that's not autism, dog.
What?
That's not autism, bro.
What you mean?
It's not autism.
Like a Miko.
You're talking about Down syndrome. That's,
He said you talking about Down syndrome.
that's terrible.
I be killing him, bro. I know Sean that.
But yeah, Potas and Sean Strickland's corner for this Dricus fight.
For sure.
Before we get into these predictions, though, because we're
Yeah.
about to get into it, Dricus, he said something. He said something on this one podcast. I don't know, some interview.
You said Dricus?
Yeah. And he said that in order to get as far as he did, right, being willing to die, or in order to compete in MMA or be a champion, being willing to die that's the first part of it, right? That's just a given. You have to be ready to die in order to step in there and actually do what you're supposed to do. But then the harder part, what he says, is that you have to be ready to kill in front of that. Like, you have to be ready to kill someone in front of their
people.
family. Not just in front of people, in front of their family, in front of their kids, in front of everybody who loves them. You got to be ready to do that, right? and honestly, it's just a part of my journey. That whole being prepared to die type thing. That's something that clicked within this past year, I'll say. Actually being ready to let everything go. That's true. I felt those words when he was talking about that.
Some people, I just think it's cap conduct. Until you really get to a point where you're about to die. That's where sometimes you don't know. Like, I've been through some shit where I was about to go. And I used to talk all that shit. Yeah, I'm ready to go. I don't give a fuck. You know, I'm him, this, until... You ready, nigga?
Until death knock on the door. That's like,
Nigga,
what you gonna say now?
I wasn't ready. I didn't want to go. I didn't want to go, nigga. So they can talk all that shit until it's time. And then after, now let's talk about it. You gotta have to experience some shit before you say you willing.
Facts.
To be willing, you gonna have to go through some shit. I don't think someone like Izzy went through his shit.
Yeah.
I think he's fucked up now by that shit, tell you the truth. But you gotta go through some shit to be willing to die, dog. Until he come knocking, you don't even know.
Yeah.
Ooh!
All these people say it, but it's like,
Until that motherfucker knocked it.
when he knocks at the door,
Are you ready?
what's your answer really gonna be?
Are you ready? Oh, nigga, I said no, please, God, please, no.
Dog, and you hear all the time, bro, like, internal dialogue while you're fighting is a real thing. Like, yeah, a lot of people don't think during the fight, but there's, like, bro, you will have a split second of just a thought pop into your mind, but it feels like a whole minute. It feels like a whole minute of you thinking to yourself, damn, bro, am I really about to get knocked out? Nah, fuck that shit.
Fuck that.
But really, that's a split decision. And it's crazy, dog.
That's great. Hey, but you been through some shit like that. You been through the moment. You gotta go through some shit first, bro.
Yeah, and so Dricus saying that that's how he fights too.
He been through some
He fights like he's not only willing to die,
Yep.
but he's really
He
willing
will
to
die
kill
with
too.
Sean. Sean was on his ass.
He was closer to death in the Brunson fight. Where they were just slugging shit out, making a fucking mess. They was making a mess like two pigs fighting
Fuck it.
in the trough. I don't know, but that was the sloppiest fucking technical MMA fight.
In the universe. The backyard bit.
Yeah, but against Sean Strickland, Sean, he was talking about, so we're going to get into these predictions. That's Dricus' mindset coming into this. And so we have these predictions, UFC 312, the Will versus the Wade parlay. All right, so you done tied it up last time, so now we
split.
Now
We split.
No, nobody owes anybody anything because we doubled or nothing. Right? Every card, for those of you who don't know, every time we drop these predictions, we do the Will versus the Wade parlay. And we bet a certain amount of push-ups on the card for who's gonna win the majority amount of picks. Correct.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So y'all get my parlay, full card parlay. You get his parlay, and you get to see if we can win y'all some money.
We need best of Starbucks too or something. I'm thirsty.
Starbucks, no
No,
straight push-ups. This time you're doing push-ups, no leg raises no more.
Bro,
you ain't
you can-
flipping no more.
bro,
you
you
walking.
No, you can Postmates Plan Bs. You can Postmate me some coffee, nigga.
You know you could Postmates Plan B.
Why you laughing, bro? Why you laughing?
That's crazy. All right.
I sent one.
Okay.
Don't put you on game.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to Postmate no Starbucks or nothing.
All right, for sure. All right.
Yeah, all right.
That was funny. Yeah, that.
Okay, so we're gonna start with the prelims, or we're gonna start with the main?
All the way from the bottom top.
Bottom to top?
Bottom to top.
All right, bet. Let's knock these prelims out. Park Hyung-sung versus...
Do you know these niggas? You want me to just say the
Park.
names?
I know Park.
Do you want me to say the names? Because you know most of these niggas. I don't know none of these.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Park Young-sun 9-0. Nayem Hargul. Tumen. How you name a baby? Nayem Jargul. You know him?
I don't know. Yeah, that's the one I...
Nayem Jargul?
Yeah, Naim Jargo, Tumen Dem.
That's a fucking
Tumen Dembro.
name, boy.
God damn.
I got the 9-0 dude.
Get some kind of information.
Yeah, you name him. Yeah.
I know.
No, fuck them. They never won.
44%. Yeah, but I'll cut it out. But like,
Oh.
44% of his wins are by TKO, 44% are by submission. So he's gonna finish them.
He's a 50-50 guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, he won on the contender series twice.
So
One
he's
by
a
Red
dog.
Naked, one by, or not contender series, the whole, the Asian contender series that they be doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the niggas be getting dropped. Little baby
Yeah,
chicks.
so he rear naked someone on that road to UFC thing. He beat someone by strikes, he beat someone by punches, he beats another guy by a rear naked. Yeah, he's 4 finishes in a row against UFC caliber opponents in the Asian scene, okay? And then he's fighting Niam Jargo. I'm gonna go Park Hyung-sung as well.
I'm big son too.
Yeah. Alright. Quinlan Salakid versus Anshul Jubilee.
Man, what
I
the
remember Jubilee. Jubilee's he's like the only Indian fighter in the UFC.
Oh, he's cold too.
He's cool. He has a problem with his gas tank.
That's fixable though. That ain't nothing to worry about.
Yeah, because I mean, first couple fights in the UFC, dog, you start to have those jitters
Yeah.
and things like that. You got
It's fixable.
anxiety working against you.
Yeah.
It's easy to gas out, especially when you haven't had that level of like experience.
For
type
sure.
shit.
That's just nerves, bro.
What are you thinking though? Who you taking?
All right, Mr. Indian.
Jubilee.
Shout out Jude.
Okay, I'm gonna have Quillian Salakid.
All right.
Jonathan McAuliffe versus Kevin Jousset.
I know him.
Kevin Jousset
Mm-hmm.
versus Jonathan McAuliffe. Who you got?
Let me see the faces one time. Let me see the other dude.
God damn, they have a whole bunch of
Oh, John McCallum's really good. Oh no, this is a good matchup. Damn.
they have a whole bunch of new people
These
on
two-
this card.
No, John McCallum fight. He fight tough.
Who's he fought?
Come on now. You and me names. These niggas name was Jubilee. Last. What the fuck? Jonathan McCallum. I'm gonna go Kevin Jousset fight hard. Fuck. I'm gonna go Jonathan McCallum. I think he's coming up. I seen him fight one time.
Jonathan McAuliffe. Who you see? Who hit the fight against?
Back to Shara Bullet.
I don't know. I think it's his first fight in the UFC. But I'm gonna go Kevin Jousset. Zhu Rong versus Cody Steele. Now that's a fight I might know.
Cody Steele bust shit up.
He's coming out of Fury. Good grappler.
Yeah.
Good wrestle jiu-jitsu. He's 7-0 in MMA.
Hell yeah.
I think.
Why is jiu-jitsu the favorite archetype nowadays?
Is it all finishes, dude? Jiu-jitsu.
I hate that shit, but it's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
It's
Isn't it?
beautiful. Because you can't stop it.
It ain't just beautiful, dog.
You can't stop that shit. If
someone-
you don't know,
if someone gets you on the ground, they know more jiu-jitsu than you.
you can't stop that shit.
They gonna have an advantage over you. 1, 2, 3, damn decisions in MMA. 7-0
Oh, he dropped people though.
against Zhu Rong, who is actually 5 years younger than him.
Damn.
But in September, got knocked out by Chris Padilla. It's a lightweight fight.
For sure.
Damn, yeah, that's gonna be a good fight. I'm gonna be, I think Cody has a lot of momentum right now. I think it's gonna be a tough fight for sure. But I can see him getting it done. What do you think?
I'm saying.
Cody still.
Yeah.
Alexandre Topuria against Kobe Thick Knees.
Thick knees? Like,
Thick Knees. Don't ask me that. I don't know.
okay.
But okay, I'm gonna go Alexander Topuria. I'm not.
Is that a brother?
Of Topuria?
God damn, we can't
go
we
against
can't go against bro.
Wayne Kong against Bruno Brazil. Wayne Kong beat Valentina Shevchenko in back in Muay Thai. I think she beat her once, maybe twice. She did, I believe, just lose by submission to Gabriela Fernandez.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was in November.
I got Bruno.
You got Bruna Brazil.
Yeah.
Bruna Brazil's she's good.
Yeah.
She's legit. She has a win over Molly McCann.
Good win.
Okay. I'm gonna go Wayne Kong. I think Wayne Kong will be able to avoid the grappling next time around. I feel like, especially when people turn around that quick after a loss, because like, bro, that wasn't me.
I need that
I
damn
need
dub.
that shit back.
I
bro.
need that dub.
Yeah, because that shit wasn't me, dog.
For sure.
I could see that mindset. Vyacheslav Borshev versus Tom Nolan in the lightweight division. I'm gonna go Tom Nolan, but Borshev is a killer. I remember him fighting in Bellator. I guess since Bellator got bought by PFL, that he is now in the UFC.
I go Borshev.
Okay.
He looks like like he came from the mountains, the Caucasus Mountains.
All right, that's
Killer, a Viking,
Okay.
Slavic.
Right.
Yeah.
Jack Jenkins versus Gabriel Santos. Featherweight. I'm gonna go Jack Jenkins on this one.
I'm going Gabriel Santos.
Okay.
I'm gonna whoop you.
Nah.
Yeah, I think so.
Francisco. Okay, now we get to the main card. All right, Francisco Prado versus Jake Matthews. This is a good one.
Easy, Jake Matthews.
Think so?
Easy.
Why you think that?
Jake Matthews is like, he's a killer too. Great striker.
He
He can wrestle. He's a killer. He hurts you.
I mean, grappling is where that's where he came from. He was a grappler. He was a good grappler, and then he started working on that Muay Thai, and now he has a good striking base too. He has been up and down though in the UFC, and then going against Francisco Prado, who's coming out of that. What is that? What's that gym called? The president of Karate Combat. He runs it. Goat Shed. Coming out of Goat Shed. Yeah. Francisco Prado was the fighter where he in the corner. He was like, I can't see him. And the dude said, "Don't use your eyes."
Fuck guys.
Yes, that was that's Francisco Prado.
So,
That was against Daniel Zell Hubert. He ended up losing that fight, but he threw down. Now that was good. I'm gonna go Francisco Prado in there.
no doubt.
Okay. Next fight: Jimmy Crute versus Adolfo Bellato.
Adolfo.
I'm gonna go Adolfo as well. Justin Taffa. Man, honestly, I don't care about none of these, bro.
Top of fat.
Prado and Jake Matthews, that was a good one. Let me talk about the ones I care about because Cody Steele, that was a good one. Wayne Kong, that's a good one. Jack Jenkins, Gabriel Santos, that's actually a good one. The Tom Nolan one's a good one. Everything else, man, I'm sure there'll be good fights they're putting us on, but there's not a lot of names on this card that are already established. You know what I mean?
They're coming up.
Yeah, and this is in Australia, right? That they're doing this? Okay. But then we have Justin Thomas versus Talisman Teixeira. I feel like this might be a setup. I got Teixeira on this one. Justin Thomas just never has really impressed me that much.
Yeah, to share. He's tough. He don't do nothing.
But Tafa is in his home country, so.
That don't mean shit. He's ass
Wait.
getting beat up.
So you said Teixeira? Okay. Weili Zhang versus Tatiana Suarez.
Weili.
You got Weili. Now, this is actually a really interesting one because Tatiana Suarez, a lot of people have thought that she was like the underground queen, right? Like she's the one who's supposed to have been the champion all these years. What's plagued her has been injuries. I think cancer she also had and overcame it. And then injury after injury. I mean, she is a very well-noted wrestler. She has beaten girls like Alexa Grasso. She's beaten Carla Esparza. Who else has she beaten? Vienna Jamie Roba. She beat Jessica Andrade in the last one. Montana De La Rosa. Nina Ansarov or Nunes. Yeah, so she's beaten all these girls, been just taking them down and mauling them. Weili Zhang, she has good grappling.
Weili cold, bro.
She has good grappling. Now, the wrestling, yeah, Tatiana might have the advantage, but in the grappling department, that's going to be interesting because I don't think Tatiana is going to be able to stand her. The last one Weili had was against Yan Xiaonan, right? And Yan was able to strike with her, but she couldn't really grapple with her. So we saw her mix it up. We saw her mix it up against Tisha Torres and take her down. And take down Amanda Lamar. She's been relying on her grappling a lot. I feel like she's gotten a lot of experience in that department. But I think if there is someone right now who can beat Weili, it is Tatiana Suarez because it is that specialist versus mixed martial artist type
For sure.
type deal. So it's like
Tatiana's a little cute.
Tatiana Suarez.
So she hops around.
Nah, she's like kind of big too. She's like a big 115.
Oh, damn! She 11-0 in his own.
Mm-hmm. Has not lost. So this is like a female version of like a Khabib versus who was that well-rounded mixed martial artist that he fought? Dustin Poirier, but he didn't use his
Grappling.
offensive grappling. You got Weili still?
Hell yeah. What? You gonna make me change my mind? You out your mind.
I forgot.
he said the girl could be like, that was gonna make me, you gotta be out your mind. We gonna throw them in.
But we could be surprised. Dricus versus Sean Strickland.
Oh,
How do you think that one
Dricus.
goes? You think Dricus? Sean was talking about he was bleeding in, like, you know, he had one eye in that fight, that his eyes are his most important asset. And that that whole 5th round or whatever that he still thought he won was off of that having one eye. And that's why he fought like that. And that he feels like he could have done so much better. He thought he even won that fight the first time. And a lot of people thought he won. I think you even thought he won that fight the first time.
I think I did.
Why do you think Dricus takes it this time around?
He's more comfortable. Film is a motherfucker too. He'll see his mistakes. I don't know. I think Dricus whoops ass. I think he takes him down too, or tries his damnedest. Tries his best.
Well, that's what he did in the first fight. He tried to take him down, or he did take him down. He took advantage of Sean Strickland's very straight up and narrow stance. Easy takedowns that scored on the judges' scorecard. Was able to land some shots off of when Sean Strickland was trying to get up and stuff like that. Land some damage. He's the one who caused that cut over Sean Strickland's eyes. I mean, I think Sean Strickland has a great style, but he make like for defense. Because it makes very close fights. That's the thing. He does as much as he needs to get the judges' scorecard. When have you seen him go in there and try and dominate someone from start to finish? It's always like tit for tat, tit for tat, tit for tat. He's playing like this chess game to try and win a decision. Yeah, he says, oh, I'm trying to go in there and I'm trying to kill him and kill him and kill him. And then goes to there and jabs and teeps and, you know, and it's a good style it's an interesting style and a fun one to watch because he's incorporating that Philly shell and it's so simple but so hard to solve, right? But I think Dricus did a good job of using that switch hitter style, that Kyokushin karate style, using those blitzes to time Sean Strickland and to take him down as well as just make it a dirty, ugly fight. And Dricus just thrives on those. So I think that mixed in with Dricus' gas tank, dog, it's a problem, dog. He's a motherfucker. I think in order for Sean to win this fight, he has to nullify Dricus' blitzes with that team. Like every time Dricus wants to strike, bang, I'm hitting.
Belly button.
Bang.
Yeah.
Use that jab. Stay light on that lead leg, but you gotta be ready to defend takedowns. If he can't defend the takedowns, that's the problem he had last time.
It'll be a long night.
He can't defend the takedowns, which means he might have to switch up that stance. He might have to take a lower stance. Then I feel like it's just gonna be the same result, right? But fuck, I'm excited for that one. This is a very top heavy card.
Born
for sure.
card.
Yeah, it's top heavy. I like the main. I like the co-main.
People gonna hit though.
I like a few fights. Yeah, I hope that it's just one of those. We don't know anybody, but everybody's throwing.
For sure.
Right. I hope it's one of those. But yeah, so that's that's our parlay, dog.
Man.
For UFC 312.
Yes, sir.
Again, not that exciting of a card, man.
Boring ass card.
Dog, but you know it is what it is, right?
Yes, sir.
We move on. We have 11 of these fucking cards in a row, so
Going crazy.
you might as well enjoy them.
Yes, sir. Why they here?
Don't choose his picks because you will be wrong. Guys, appreciate y'all tuning in to episode 67 of The Will versus The Way. If you haven't checked out our previous episodes, go ahead and check them out. We're always talking about shit. Always entertaining to watch, especially with this casual.
And this damn goofball.
Yeah, so appreciate you guys tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share your thoughts with us down in the comment section below. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. What's up, villains? New episodes of The Will vs. The Way Uncensored MMA podcast drop weekly. Make sure to check out our most recent episodes and latest interviews that we've had on the channel. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.